Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Caspian Policy Center, our dear colleagues, for organizing this very interesting call, and I think sharing our experiences during this COVID crisis is very important for all the members. First, I would like to comment on Mr. Nasirov's information, what he provided. We are very much aware of the situation, and we hope that this conflict will get resolved very, very soon, because this is critical not only for Azerbaijan, not only for West, but for Georgia as well. And we had a very similar situation in 2008 when our north neighbor occupied south of Asia, and part of Western route export pipeline was under this occupation. So we really hope that the situation will resolve quickly. COVID is something that I'm sure will get defeated, but peace between people, between our countries, it's more and more important. Concerning situation in energy sector, let me start quickly updating you on recent developments in Georgian energy sector. As you know, we become a full-fledged member of energy community in 2017. Last year was critical for Georgian energy sector because we adopted the main legislation, main laws, which is the law on electricity and gas, which regulates new markets in both sectors. We adopted the renewable energy law, energy efficiency law, with the relevant energy efficiency action plan and renewable energy action plan. We are currently building a new electricity market. We are testing right now day-ahead market and the balancing market, which will be operational next year, and which will set very good foundation to even increase further cooperation between our neighboring countries, which will increase competitiveness in our region, trade, cross-border trade, and investments in the renewable energy sector. We are also paying big attention to critical infrastructure, and thanks to USAID, EU support, we are rehabilitating, updating the existing infrastructure. We developed 10-year network development plan for natural gas, and in power sector, we are strengthening our ties with our good neighbor Azerbaijan, which will enable us to trade even more electricity with Azerbaijan. In a couple of years, we will strengthen our interconnector with Turkey by adding third pole, and which will increase capacity to 1,050 megawatts potential trading capacity with Turkey. And of course, we are still depending on Russian electricity and Russian electricity system, and which will stay in coming years one of our main partners for electricity. Just very quickly to say that during COVID we have not stopped working on the market development and legislation. In April we adopted new market concept with unbundling requirements by third energy package. We had accepted this market model, and we are working to do the same with the natural gas. As I mentioned, regional cooperation is very important. We see Georgia is vulnerable for seasonality, and as you know, our electricity generation mainly is driven by hydro, but I'm happy to say, as a director, as CEO of the Energy Development Fund, that our focus has been switched more to development of solar and hydro power projects, solar and wind power projects. And currently there is around 330 megawatt wind project under development, around 100 megawatt solar, and we see this number increase tripled by 2030. So diversification of routes, diversification of energy sources, renewable sources has been Georgia's only way to protect its sovereignty, to strengthen our energy security, and of course, last but not least, we would like to say that completion phase of Shardanis 2 is very welcomed in Georgia. We see this as one of the main foundations of our energy security. We contribute to energy security of the West, but by this we are helping our energy security as well. Trans-Caspian project, we see that this is an opportunity, and we welcome development of this project as well. Just quickly to mention, the COVID, of course, has brought changes and impact on the economy, on energy. We see declines and postponement of investments in renewable energy. We see decline in prices, oil prices, and renewable energy development. If we have competitive market, regional competitive market, it's very hard when the oil prices also are dropping. So this has negative impact. We see small decline in oil transit, but the gas transit remains steady. So we hope that this situation will change next year, and all these projects which we have in pipeline, especially wind and the solar, will continue. One thing I would like to also add that the hydrology has strongly changed, and now we see more and more flash waters. And this year, Georgia spilled a huge amount of electricity. We wasted the water. So we are really starting to think about storage technologies, especially hydrogen is very interesting for us. And fund is ready to start a pilot project for hydrogen, for battery storage. And I think when we develop more markets, integrate regional markets, Azerbaijan, Turkey, Russia, we think that storage will play even more role for reserve capacity, provider of reserve capacity. So basically this is it, and we'll be happy to answer any questions. Thank you.